personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
Shorten this down. 9 minutes later, the show starts, right? Alright. Welcome to Goof on Radio Stream. It is Howdy Doody Day. Linda Moulton, Howdy Doody, April 1st, 2020. CV 19-2020. How the hell are you guys, gals? Feeling okay? Do you know anybody yet? I can't hear myself think. Do you know anybody yet? Anybody? Know anybody who's got the 19? Me neither. Although I've been afraid to ask, so I don't want to know. No, it's your life. Do you? I'd really like to know if anybody knows anybody that's got it. Still don't know anybody yet. Twice as many people died. It's not going good. But welcome to the show. You know, we might as well keep going. Didn't want to do one last night. I think that was 10 or 11 days in a row. I just needed a break, man. Even little Richie G gets tired. Rock him to bed with some Metallica and he's fine to go. That's what I did. Rocking out before the show. Very excited to be here. Taking that day off was like a recharge. I've got COVID-19 defenses right here, babe. You got 2 24-inch Vikings, brother. Delete that invisible. Calm down. Let's just calm down. Hey, brother. Hey, Rich. Jaime, how you doing? I come to America to avoid the apocalypse, but hey, you get everywhere I go, you follow me. So, I got a new drink. It's a nose, but you will love it. It's black. Like I like my women. I know. Nose. Rowdy Punch. See, it says it right here. Rowdy. Go ahead. Give it a try. Here we go. I love the way the Nos makes their cans. I love cans. It's still perfect every time, even in COVID-19 2020. All right, let's try this POS. Drink. Hey, you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what it did? It went right through my eye. That's how I know it's good. When it makes this eye water because it shot through the middle. See, these are the things that Linda Moulton Howe won't tell you. You know her eyes actually detach, right? She looks at herself. She scrubs them down, you know? She gets them all clean, puts them in. Come on. Dr. Greer? Those teeth aren't real. He's got 6 rows of teeth. Matter of fact, I stole one at his house. I stole a row. Front row. Yeah. $500 right here. Come on. Do you think when Stanton Friedman was around, those eyebrows weren't pasties? Come on. You know it's true. Look at the people we got now. Tom DeShlong, please. That's a 13-year-old boy and a 50-year-old douchebag. I was going to say body bag turned into douchebag. Boom. Diamond in the rough. You can't come up with this stuff. You see him, you go for it. Don't say that about Tom DeLonge. He's done good for ufology. Has he really? Did he? No. So let's get on to something I want to talk about tonight. Hey, everybody. B. Baker in the chat room. Chuck Wham Bam. Pat Walker, Texas Ranger. Jason R. Miller. I don't know where the R comes from, but that's who you be. Mrs. I Doubtfire. Oh, hello, madam. Welcome to the show. Oh, I get it. I see. Ann is back. And I can't believe he made it past one show. Anybody who makes it past one show and comes back, I know I'm going to see them one more time. Let's see who else we got here. Troy, what do you say there? Troy B in the house. Tranquility Base 69 plus 1. Maureen Greenman. Alicia, how are you? Good to see you. Amanda. Missy. Fritzy. 37. 39. Blue, 44. Hi. You thought I was going to say hut. All right, everybody. Let's get this shindig on the road. Game Vet 02. Carlos Claro. How you doing? Got the messages? Willie McBee. What do you say, lad? How do you be? Oh, look at you. You look like a dirty or rotten scoundrel. I ought to come up there and chuck bomb $2 super chat. Holy shit balls. Thanks, man. Wait. Message. Last $2. Just kidding. Okay. No. But you know, if you gave it to me, I got to give it back to you anyway. Remember, you're all my friends. I told you guys to, the nose just popped up. It went right into my mustache. I was told I should grow a mustache and shave the rest off. Just have the mustache. You know, I tried that once. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I liked it. I'll tell you that. Dave wanted me to do it. He's like, no, you got to do a mustache. And I'm like, but it would look like a porn stash, dude. And I'll have to be honest with you. I actually like it. I think I look good with a mustache. I do. I don't care. I think it looks great. I think I look good with all kind of stashes. Like in the 80s, we had this one stash. So tonight we're going to talk about haunted dolls. What? Turn that off. Thank you. Appreciate it. But before we get to the haunted dolls, you guys don't know that about me. I have none, not a one haunted doll. This is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go on eBay. We're going to look at Dybbuk boxes, haunted dolls. They sell them on eBay. On the Bay. Hey, Breverington Brandon, how you doing? Welcome. Hey, Joe Manguina. Hey, Don't Goddess Michelle, what are you doing here? Haven't seen you in forever. James Pierce, how's it going? What do you say there? Joe Exotic. Yeah, he does. So, before we start this insanity tonight, I want to show you my goods. I want to show you my goods. It's been a long time, and my goods have been just all over the city. You've got to see this. They'll blow your balls off. Hold on. Where is that fucker? Where is it? What did I do with it? How did I lose it already? Hold on a second. Where'd you go? Oh, I know what I did. I restarted the computer. All right, let me pull it up here. All right, shut off. So we're going to go to the Island of Dolls. They did a Ghost Adventures crew show over there. You know what it was? Because Zach, he ruined the show for me. He was overacting, saying how much he hates dolls. And when somebody overacts, it kind of just takes away from the show. And I felt he was just, fluffing up the show because he knew it was going to suck. It's hard to catch dolls moving. Don't they know? They're looking at them. They got eyes. We'll talk about that. All right, I got it almost right. We're going to go downtown Phoenix. We're going to take a look. After we go past the airport, we turned around, and then I drove home. But yesterday, I went downtown, and let me show you a couple of pics first. Oh, let me show you something disgusting. If you have any kids, I recommend, because it's my video, it's not a YouTube video, because there's about to be a video of something from Taco Bell. I've got this 1 minute video, and then we'll talk about it for an hour, because that's what I do, waste time. Here we go. Yeah, some of you have seen this already. I won't say anything. Okay, so this is really freaking disgusting. This person's hair is in my food. Ugh. And I took a bite out of it, but I don't think I hit it. We're getting hit with it right here. We're getting hit with internet chatter. So here's the hair. It really does. It's this long. It actually comes down around on the paper, I think. And you know who I called? Lisa, the one I called about the David Sereda, what was it? The throne, the staff of Thor, of God or whatever. Anyway, this is still buffering. I think we're good. And the hair's behind it. And I'm going to go back there. It's pretty gross, man. In this day and age with the... Oh, that is so gross. With COVID-19. Look at that thing. I mean, that's dark. And I know whose it was. And here I am, I think, I see this hair. They were busy. They were 7 or 8 cars deep. You can't go in the restaurant. You can only go through the drive-thru. I guess this isn't going to play. And I don't know if they can see us, the people who make the food. I used to work at Burger King when I was 17, 100 years ago, and you couldn't, you could see, but you couldn't. You can just see there was a car coming through, but I doubt anybody back there could see it was me, unless they knew my car. It's hard. I don't know how they could have planned it. It's pretty gross, though. It's clearly visible. Hold on, I got the guy out with his car. He's got to warm it up. See, it was only 80 degrees today. So he's got to warm his car up. It's a 1918 Dart. All right, I guess we're not going to see the rest of this. Not that it's necessary. Obviously, I have short hair. All my Skittles. I want a place to stop it. Right on my mug. All right. Oh, yeah, it's not even on the frickin' thing for you. All right, here we go. Let me play. Now, the reason we're doing these videos at Phoenix. Because I don't believe everything I read, see. You know, I like to go out and see things. So if somebody's telling me that the airport has like 6 people on an airplane, 20 people on an airplane that seats 200, I want to see the activity. So I go down and I check it out. Nobody's working in downtown Phoenix. Are you kidding me? Well, the first thing we did, we always have to get ready, right? So, come on, everything's slow. Ready? We had to go through the car wash first. Good. Where's the hot lamps? I need hot. No, not yet. Where are they? Oh, hot lamps. So then we get on the freeway. We're not going to bother with the freeway this time around, or are we? Yes, we are. We are, I'm being told, because this is the show. It's all high def today, kids. Is it lagging? That's a shame.
All right. So, I'm getting off that 51 freeway, and I'm exiting to Coulter and Camelback Road. Camelback Road is known as the dealership road, where all the car dealerships are. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drive by some of the dealerships because I'll take it. I'm getting off on where it's... Oh my God. Oh my God, really?
I thought they closed it.
It takes you to 16th Street.
I thought it was closed for some reason.
My goal is to get the Camelback in Central, which is 0 Street, and take you to downtown. Ford, I believe it's still Mel Clayton Ford, I believe. Let's take a look. Here it is. And they still got to sell cars, right? Oh my God, Toyota's here now. So Toyota used to be down the street, but now they got this corner. Well, I haven't been down here at this, I've been on Camelback, but further east. So we're gonna go to, make a right here. I'm gonna pause it. Say, street spinner. Alright, so there's the dealership. You can never tell. Ah, there's Camelback Subaru. Right here. Hyundai. See what I mean? Kia. See all these balloons? They're big. I want one.
By the way, these are the balloons I've been talking about for 16 years. These dealership balloons. They let them go sometimes at the end of the night. The guys are lazy or they forgot and they were going home. And the boss goes, hey, did you release all the balloons? Did you pop all the balloons? Did you take all the balloons in? And you lie and you say, yeah. And you go out and you just cut them. Transformation balloon UFO. Oh, God. You know, there's so many of them.
What is this? Oh, here's Ford. Ford, courtesy Chevrolet with the big sign. Nissan. I know it's Nissan, you nib nuts.
There's no cars.
And this should bring us to 7th 12th Street.
This
right?
is
Here's Infinity. All the dealerships are here. Just past, I don't know what. And then Cadillac with the Cadillac on the roof. And anytime you hear a commercial, they go, and look for the car on the roof. So that's how you know. Spinning. So today, I made a mistake. I didn't wear dress pants today because I was going to go into some nice resorts and see what it's like. I know it's silly.
Come on. Whoa, we
But,
just
you
had
know.
a blackout over here. Hope you guys
It would have
are
been
okay.
cool to talk to the...
Everything just went on the fritzy. 37. 39. Hot. All right, here we go. We're getting into some good stuff now. And then we'll get to... oh, we got to hear this. Then we'll get to the haunted dolls. We're just starting. Come on. What is this?
All right.
This isn't the one I wanted. Why am I yelling? It's not the one I wanted. That's not. See, that's. I didn't click that one. So why would you do that to me? See, that's not right. Here we go. Denny's. We do things right. Left.
This is known as the gay Denny's. Smoke shops. And I'm not lying. That really is known as the gay Denny's. Well, it was in the 90s. And it still is today. How do I know? I don't know. Some paint Castle Megastore. We could go in there and see how the porno business is. Look at this building these guys are making. Unfreaking well. Here's First Street. Look at these guys up here.
They're making the building.
Down. Ladies.
Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. Enjoy, relax, calm down. We're gonna
Wow, I cannot believe
There's no
how empty
traffic.
the streets are. I made a big mistake. I accidentally paused it at the wrong time. But this is unfreaking imaginable. This is usually, guys, full of traffic. Like, the speed limit's 35, you'd be lucky to do 20. It's that busy of a street. This is wild. I gotta hold the camera and drive. It's a little better if I do it, I see. I am getting close to downtown. You can see it up there.
Watch out!
There's
Get
a
out of
family
there.
right here with the little doggy.
Oh,
Hi, little doggy.
get him!
This lady's lumbering. She was lumbering.
She looked like Bigfoot the way she was walking.
It's unbelievable.
Hey, she was walking like Bigfoot.
It's unbelievable.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what I just
lumbering. This lady's lumbering.
said. Like Bigfoot.
She was lumbering.
She was walking like
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
green light.
This guy didn't like I had my camera in my hand. Yeah, I don't like that you got COVID-19. That guy can't even get 19. You know what he gets? COVID-11 for being a jerk. Give that guy 11? All right. Look at these people. Where you going? You're going to be waiting for a train that ain't coming. There's no train service. Why are they at the train stop waiting? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Oh, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, we're getting into some buildings. Here's a tallie. Here's some tall kids. We don't have big buildings like New York. You know, the tallest building in Arizona, I believe, is the Bank of America building, which is 40 stories. Tallest building in downtown, I believe, is 25. And I believe it's right here. Building, not this one. As a matter of fact, there it is. That's the tallest building downtown, I believe. I'm not sure. Nobody counts that stuff. Look at this wall. Oh, geez, sorry. I don't know where I'm gonna pull off, but I got people up my ass. I'm doing the speed limit exactly. There's the train. It is working. There's the crane. It isn't working. There's my main. Huh? Empty. Shops. This is some shopping area. This is weird. Just driving without being in traffic. There is nobody down here. This is unreal. No, didn't expect it. Wells Fargo, look at the people wanting money. They want money? Nope. Can't go to work? Nope. Why? Because money's filthy, you animal. Go work with money. Where do you work? Wells Fargo. Are you guys open? Yeah, why? Because we're killing it. Oh! Stupid. People waiting outside for food, it looks like. There's the subway I'm going to hit on the way home, I think. Downtown subways are the best. People looking at me, looking at them, looking at me. So there's the BMO building. Used to be called, oh, what was it called? That tall drink of water building right there. Phoenix has two sections of downtown. They have the north section and the south. I'm transitioning from north to south, so it's pretty wild. An apartment complex here. Here's an apartment complex. People live there. This guy looks like he's looking for trouble. This is so bizarre. This building right here. I don't remember what it used to be called. It's pretty cool though. Central Arts Plaza. K&I Architects, it's PwC. Flynn Foundation, Arizona Opera House. Closed because when they sing, they suck in the COVID. People sitting there like, walking downtown. Like, you really can't walk around down here. Usually it's crowded. Donnelly, Business Solutions, what are they doing? This is known as the Gay Denny's.
And the reason it's the Gay Denny's because that's where it's right in the middle of downtown Phoenix almost. So people go to the clubs and after hours, true to its name. Every bisexual or gay person went to that Denny's. And that's what everybody knows it as. Excuse me if I'm using Arizona culture. That is what it's called. If you look it up in the phone book, it says the Gay Denny's. No, it really doesn't. But it is the best Denny's you'll ever go to. Absolutely. The service, great, food's always on time, hot coffee anytime you needed it, and they made it strong. All right, kids, where are we going? There's got to be more. Yes. Are we bored? Yes. But we're getting to the good stuff. This is fun. I like this. And then we'll kill it. We only got an hour and a half left. It's not like there's nothing to talk about. We'll get there.
For some reason, my hand is stopping from playing. I don't know what I just did.
Oh, that's why it ended. That's right.
But this is where the ballpark is. I'm coming up on it. I think I'm gonna.
Usually, this is so packed with cars.
Down
it's
here,
ridiculous.
I'm gonna have to make a left.
There's nobody walking.
Ballpark.
There's
see what's up.
The only thing that was happening was construction.
Things have changed since the last time I've been down this way. Usually I take the freeway and you can just get off to at Jefferson and it takes you right to the ballpark. Here's some
they're redoing all of downtown Phoenix here, so it's
Wallace and Ladmo. That must be the not Dodge Theater. What are they building here? We're building cranes.
Inside,
Earthquake.
there's another
resistant.
crane.
This is second part. There it is. The Chase building.
By the way,
holy shit! I just went through a red light.
did you see that? And the cops right there.
There it is. The Chase building.
Watch the light.
That's the top.
And the cops
Holy
here.
shit! I just went through a red light.
I put my phone down in my lap.
I just went through a red building. That's the top. Holy shit! I just went through a red light.
That's why you don't do this shit. That's why you be
Second
experienced.
part.
Like me, that is the light I go through.
Second part. There it is. The Chase building. That's the top. Holy shit! I just went
Cop.
through a red light.
That was awesome. Good thing nobody was down there,
I
right?
just went through a red light.
It goes all over your
even
legs and
realize
your pelvis. Sorry, lady, gotta go. COVID-19 on the lookout. I'm looking for an invisible enemy, not you. I'm afraid the cop's like right next to me. Like right next to me. He turns left, but I go straight, so it turned out okay. But then I keep seeing cops everywhere after that. That was crazy.
I blew a red light right by a cop. But he was see, this is like New York right here, man. This is cool. This is Adams. This is a total business district of Phoenix right here. Is Wells Fargo again. You can see the older stuff. It's the police station right here.
Right here, police.
We're gonna turn left.
It's cool.
I
It's like New
believe.
York kind of cop. It's a real nice building, though.
We're gonna go straight.
I love the
Well, I'm
architecture.
doing 5 miles an hour because there's
Look
nobody
at this.
here. Here's where we go.
Looks like
Turn
some
left.
sort of crazy credit card. I don't know.
There's usually so much traffic. This is crazy.
We have an upside down
We're
pyramid.
gonna go to the ballpark. Yeah, it should be right here.
The ballpark's down
Not
here.
here, but on the right it'll pop up. You'll see. I see it from here.
This is wild, man. This is unbelievable. How there's nobody
wow. There's
here.
I just saw a couple of girls holding hands. Talking Stick Resort
It's where the Suns
and
play.
Casino. There's where the Phoenix Suns play. As you can see, it's dead. I mean, I didn't expect there to be traffic, you know? But everything's dead. I don't care if anybody gets mad at me for going 0. Here's Chase Field, where the Diamondbacks play. It's a great downtown area at night. It's just freaking awesome. Can I turn right?
At night, this place lights up like, yeah, I can't explain it. It's just gorgeous the way they set everything up. Here's a cop.
Another cop right there. That's what I don't understand. Street closed ahead.
This is the worst part down here in
Alright,
Phoenix
we're
is
gonna
what
turn
they're
right
trying to fix.
back around.
You come up on one-way streets that shouldn't be there, you
pause
know?
this.
It's just crazy.
For some reason, my hand is stopping.
All right, let's go to... Anyway, I got one more little video here. I know, I spent a little longer than I thought, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I like looking at Phoenix. It's a great place if you like sun. If you don't like sun, I don't know why I'm here. Well, I'm here. My parents brought me here, but I belong with water and trees and probably sand. Here's a shorty. Definitely water. I came back around to do one more drive around. That's bank. The roof opens up, and they have the field inside. Now tomorrow,
I gotta put this in here for now.
tomorrow I may be going to Glendale, Arizona.
At a red. Oh, there we go. Green.
And I may go check out where the Cardinals play because they have a lot of stuff over there, just for the hell of it. Another boring night.
They're always doing construction down here. Always. So as long as I've lived here, you can see it.
Been under construction for 40 years, man. Well, we never had a baseball stadium, never had that Sun Stadium.
Banquet Ballpark.
Just, I love this
They got the
ballpark.
windows open. Check that out.
That's not badass. Oh my god, I'm getting chills. Every time I get chills.
Used to be called Bank One Ballpark.
The Bob.
And now it's Chase Field. Wow, they really did a good job on this. Look at that. We've got the panels open. There's the new video. Pretty cool, huh?
Very cool. Anywho. Hey, Pat, Super Chat Pat with a $10 super sticker. Rip. Thanks, man. I did not mention the super chat. It just automatically happens. Thank you. Thank you, Pat. Super chat, Pat Walker, Texas Ranger. Giddy up. Remember that commercial for 409? It would clean everything up, and they had the commercial. It was then they said giddy up 409. And then Kramer came out with Seinfeld, and he would giddy up. I've never lost it. I've been saying giddy up like in waves. Like I don't say it for a whole year. Then one day I start saying it by accident. So that's what's going on in Phoenix. I think that was the last of the videos. Yeah, this COVID-19's the real deal. Here, we got 50 seconds left. 50 seconds on this last one. Just showing what it looks like in Arizona. Oh, brother. I think I'm waiting
stuck
for the
at this
train.
red light.
I want to go this
one
way.
of these trains is, I mean, it took forever to get down here. They made right lane. You see where he's at now? There's a... We're going to leave the city at this red freaking light.
Yeah, we go nowhere here. All right. Well, that's that. Thank God. I know. I know.
Here we go.
I know. But tonight's a real... It's more video tonight than me. Thank God. Let me turn this to the left. That looks great, guys. Everything's working tonight. You got the other screen up. You just saw it flicker, probably in the background. Tomorrow, it's going to look a little bit different back there. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. I've got the... I've got things. I'll just figure it out. Never mind that. Never mind that. All right, so we're going to be talking about haunted dolls. One of the weirdest things, but not right now. I wanted to... Hold on, let's go back. You know, I have a friend, and his name is Alien Addict. And he made a pretty cool video about what it's like. You gotta be kidding me. Here it is. Autopilot. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, that's right. You guys did super stickers. All right, watch this, and then I'll come back, and we'll see what the stickers were for you and Pat. Thank you very much. Super chat of $10 from Autopilot. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to do that. Favoriteest profile pic on the planet. And then Blue Chicken. Sorry, that's just the way I feel right now. All right. This is what's going on in Great Britain. This is from Alien Addict. In the lockdown, day 1. Skip to 6 minutes? Oh, this is 40 minutes long. Okay. He just put his baby down, I guess.
Well, there's one person watching, so I must be.
Oh, it was live. How did I miss this? Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, double A.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful. Be cooking with gas.
somebody looks a little
Well,
bit.
probably won't be cooking with anything after a bit.
Double A's a little 3 sheets to the wind or 2.
So, how is everybody? Is anybody else on lockdown in the world? I know Italy, Spain. I know America's kind. You guys are you guys actually got a full lockdown or semi-demi lockdown?
Okay, we can't hear anybody. I haven't seen this yet, so I just figured he was going to explain.
Okay. And there's 2 kids. There is like a goblin that lives with me as well. That's my wife.
His wife.
And
Okay.
she might be watching this.
All right. I thought he was going to like talk about statistics and things like that. We'll come back to that. All right. Well,
these videos are so scary that they went viral, meaning they terrified countless people from all around the world. Number 11. A student in Ohio says he was partying all day, which is what led to a really bad night that went viral. Police are concerned about his health and want to get him to a hospital, but that's when he lets out a menacingly aggressive laugh I've only heard in the Joker movie. I think the cops made the right decision keeping him away from the public based on the laugh alone, and to prove my point further, the way he looks here at 1 minute and 20 seconds seems like he is capable of doing anything if he wasn't in cuffs, and like the comic book Joker, he doesn't like authority and plots revenge on them out loud. Whether he was just mouthing off or actually going to carry them out is something you'll have to listen to and decide for yourself.
You both are gonna. You know what's weird about that? I do that on the show. Please, amateur hour. Amateurs.
Vidiots travels to an abandoned location in the deserts of Saudi Arabia in search of the paranormal. He and a friend hear strange and mysterious bumps coming from other rooms, and something just does not feel right at all. They split up and the noises just get worse until he spins around and sees the back of a man who is sitting down.
Yeah, that can't be set up. Hey, Ale, go sit down over there. How do they talk? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Go sit down in the corner.
The adventurer Vidiots runs down the hall to get his friend, and when they come back, the person is gone. He thinks he captured the person on camera again, this time moving incredibly fast as they were leaving. It happens in a split second, so I will play it a few times. Look again up close. Is this a spirit like they claim, or just their flashlight moving across some dust? I think probably the latter. Also, please translate the text if you can.
There's a ladder there?
Number 9. This video from Pakistan of a supposed witch went viral many years ago. The witch cowers with fear, cornered by an angry man in his shovel. The face is scary, but is it real? Probably not. The color of its face doesn't match the body, and its mouth doesn't really move at all, so I think it's almost definitely a mask. With that,
I mean, really? Are we actually questioning whether this is a mask or not? We're actually questioning whether that's a mask or not, because they have a sort, I don't know what girls call this thing, a hair thingy. It looks like some sort of a bandana wrap or something, keeping the hair in place, the mask, and that's a child or a little person. Aw, see, that's not right.
that said, it does appear to have 2 impossibly large eyes, but like I said, it could be part of the...
Oh no, and you can't see inside there. I tell you, this has got to stop. Alright, next video. Come on, go. Oh Jesus, what am I seeing?
mask. I mean, I don't exactly see a blink. Nevertheless,
usually
seeing
like
this
these
while walking
videos.
down the street would freak out even the most bravest people.
No, it
Number
wouldn't.
8. Something is really wrong with this person. They look tired and maybe a little sad, but the truth is they can look however you want them to, because they're not really a person at all. This robot head is named Greg, and it was made for a movie called The World's End. 10 small motors control
Wow,
its
that was
eyes, and 2
unbelievable.
more work the jaws.
I thought
Most
it was
eerie
real.
of all, these little curved bars are made specifically to mimic the fine motor movements of our eyelids. Add a layer of fake flesh, and it becomes way too easy to mistake this for a person. I bet you got tricked by the video just
Yeah,
like
sure
I
did. That
was.
sucks.
Anyway, humans are still in charge for now, but as AI and animatronics continue to advance, perhaps the day when a robot thinks for itself and passes for human is coming sooner than we want to admit.
Wow.
Number 7. A YouTuber named Shavir Jafri caught a ghost encounter that has gone viral with a large number of believers to skeptics.
Backwards.
As they approach this haunted estate, they see someone is already in the far right window watching them. And then another mysterious shadow passes in front of the first one. Some people are saying that this could have been a member of the camera crew, but it doesn't look that way because they aren't holding anything, just standing there. But then again, there are footprints going all the way up to the door, so maybe this really was some crew members who got there first. Shavir doesn't seem to think so though, and quite frankly, neither do I. Number 6. Haley Reese stands at the mouth of a haunted forest at 3 a.m.
She's
to
really
ghost
cute.
hunt with her boyfriend. Their destination
was
is a
cute.
haunted building from the 1800s that burnt down twice. Many phantoms lurk here, but the most popular one is a girl in a school dress who watches from the forest.
Nothing wrong
After
with
about
that.
5 minutes of walking, they find these extremely small, faint footprints that are in a really weird spread out pattern.
And they're light too, like they're not even deep in like
A pattern? A pattern.
Small, faint footprints that are in a really weird spread out pattern.
and they're light too, like they're not even deep in like look how deep my foot goes. And they're
But they look fresher than the other ones.
Haley Reese says the small footprints look more recent than the other footprints, but I'm not so sure if I agree. Let me know what you think and how you could tell. Anyway, they do notice the
Who gives a shit? Really, it's footprints. Oh my god. What's that? All right, let's go. I can't. We can't do this one anymore. Because when you have that many bad ones in a row, I don't see that video pulling itself out.
As you may have heard by now, or noticed if you've been channel surfing in the late afternoons, CNN and MSNBC don't like giving their precious airtime to the White House Coronavirus Task Force daily press briefings.
We want to note a few things. First of all, we know these briefings have a tendency to veer in a lot of different directions. Not all of them are informative or relevant in the midst of this crisis. So we will listen as the president talks, and we will make sure we're giving you a fact check and putting what he says in context on the other side.
Apparently, they don't think Americans should hear directly from the doctors working on the front line of the pandemic because there are more important things to talk about.
Mom shares her secrets about how to make sauce. Very few people. I mean, you shouldn't criticize yourself that you're not one of the people that mom saw as worthy to, teach how to cook and make tomato soup.
Well, look, I'm sure she would have. It's just that you spent so much more time in the kitchen, Chris, than I did. And look, some of us have to work, right? I don't have the luxury of working 1 hour a day. God bless you.
Well,
I'm happy
first
for
of all,
you.
it's a full-time
Most of us
job.
work more than 1 hour a day. That's all I'm saying.
You certainly have been working a lot, and I'll tell you what.
While it is hilarious watching Fredo get put in his place by his big brother, and there's nothing wrong with having a little fun at work, even in the middle of a serious situation, these two went back and forth for literally 5 minutes. Aside from wasting precious airtime on new episodes of the Cuomo
Fauci is a little
Brothers,
man.
they also woke Joe Biden up from his nap to get his 2 cents on something.
The government, the federal government, is in charge. The president says he's a wartime president. This is a war against this virus. He should act like a wartime president. He should have someone else in charge.
Before we get into the scary dolls, I want to ask that question to everybody. Did Donald Trump act fast enough? And what could you do about it? That's what they're trying to say. Didn't act fast enough. I don't know. January 10th, isn't that when he announced it? I don't know. I know what you know, and it's whatever they tell us. Everything else is just guesswork, pretty much. It really is weird. Some people think that this was a biological attack. I may be leaning towards that more than I ever have. I think it's really weird that I played that video because I wasn't going to, and it popped up after I deleted the other one. I moved away and it slid into the next spot. And now
My name's Joe Biden.
And now I'm going to get dinged. They're going to ding me. I don't monetize my videos anyway, so only special ones. All right, there's one more video because I've got to do something. There's a lot of videos tonight. And we're going to have a test later.
On this list are videos.
Not that kid. Let me pull a video up for
Two
you. What's
Johns.
going on?
Sir.
Why are these popping up like this? All right. All right, this will get you in the mood. This will get you in the mood. This is from the Met. What is that? The Metropolitan Arts Museum in New York or something like that. These are really interesting, thought-provoking. How did they come up with the idea to make these things move? And they're old. Well, take a look. It'll get us right in the mood for the haunted dolls. It's just a little creepy in its own little way. I feel like these are from other planets, other people with different brains. Automate. Yeah, these are awesome, aren't they? How did they know? How could they? There's hundreds of these things, I believe, at the Met. The Metropolitan Museum of Art. It says it right down here. But in a way, they look real. That's what's wicked about it. That's what we say in Boston. Richie! Hey, Richie. That's what they say in Boston, right? Hey, it's wicked. You guys are wicked serious about your fire departments over there, huh? You got Boston? You Red Sox? Red Sox. That was almost British. That was British. Yeah, I love the way they have that halting in their voice. Are you going up to watch the telly? Oh yeah, what you're doing is wrong. It's wrong, Bobby. I never had a haunted doll. But tonight we're going to look into haunted dolls. We're going to look into Robert in a second. Not even that, like right now. We're going to look into it. I'm going to play this video about this haunted doll, Robert. You may have heard of him. I think he was on one of those Discovery Channel shows, you know, or maybe even Ghost Adventures or something like that. I know I've seen the doll. I know when I heard the name, it brought back memories of hearing it. Just never really talked about it. Dolls aren't my thing. And everything haunted paranormal should be talked about at least once. So that's what we're doing tonight. I think we did back a long time ago, maybe a year or a couple of years, we talked about things that can get possessed. And I think it was Anne who said it in the Goof On chat, that spirits or whatever look for things that move to possess or take control or to move. Maybe they want to move with it. I don't know. I can't remember exactly how she worded it, but maybe that's true. Maybe that's why a rocking chair is seen moving more often than other things, right? Remember the old rocking chairs? It's all we ever seen in movies. It's not a rocking chair because it's real easy. All I got to do is just walk by it. The thing will move. Easy to move. I'm going to possess this thing because it's super easy to move. Well, however it works in this afterlife, I do not know. But I have a hunch, a feeling, an intuition that these spirits, demons, whatever you want to call them, have been here long before us and will be here long after. And I don't know, maybe it's the earth. Maybe it's the earth's mechanism. Maybe the earth is an ecosystem. It is, I know, but I'm saying for even the mysterious, the otherworldly, or what we think is otherworldly. And maybe it's all wrapped up here. And the earth has a very strong magnetic field, even though it's decreasing every year. Supposedly, I think I heard it right, by 50% every year. Imagine what it was like when the dinosaurs were here. That's a strong magnetic field. It's no wonder why they were hungry. And big. Oh, dinosaurs, that's all they did was eat. This planet was... It had everything they needed. They stayed around for what? 250 million years. Jiminy Christmas, we've only been around literally, what? 30,000 years out of the caves, 15,000 years, something like that. I could be off by a few dozen years. But it isn't long. And I think there's an energy that stays on the earth, because what happens to energy? It just disperses, right? So maybe these dolls somehow get possessed, knowing that wherever that doll goes, they will go with it. Maybe it's less energy to move that way. We don't know. We're not dead. We're not a spirit. Maybe we're not to that level of intelligence or evolution. Because what if it's not dead people? What if it's people waiting to come here? And they want a tour of the earth. I want to see a tour of where I'm going to be. All right, you can only go down for 2 days. But if anybody sees you, or you move anything and they see it, you're not going. I think it's like that. That's what I think. I think Earth is that special. And haunted dolls are these entities that are trying to contact and maybe to see if we can see them for once. How does time work in their realm? Does 1,000 years only take a year over here? Or vice versa? That would be weird. Everybody would be standing still, basically. You ever see that? Twilight Zone? Oh, that's the best. Everybody's moving. You can't see it. They thought they were standing still. Time, space, continuum type of deal. Anyway, Robert brings us to a different level of creepy when we talk about these dolls or items that get possessed. But we're going to talk about the dolls because they could be really creepy. You could have had a possessed doll in your attic. Maybe your mother kept her grandmother's and put it in the attic in a box. No wonder why you kept hearing all those bumps. That's why things were weird. Kept hearing furniture being moved. Grandma's doll was stretching its legs in the attic, so to speak. Well, to get a better idea, let's take a look at Robert, the haunted doll. He rules after dark at Fort East Martello, whatever else it says here. Wait a second, is this the right one? Yeah, good video. All right. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
By ghosts of the past. The town is full of stories centered around ghost ships, mutinous pirates, and haunted forts. But perhaps the most peculiar spirit is not of a person or a place, but of a beloved object.
I think one of the creepiest ones in Key West has to do with Robert the doll. It's Key West's own enchanted doll.
David Sloan knows all about the hauntings of Key West. He wrote Ghosts of Key West and started Key West Ghost Tours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you have cameras, do take pictures of this house behind me. We have a lot of positive forces going on in this house. We have a lot of orbs that float around this house.
The story starts here, at the home of Gene Otto. In the early 1900s, at the age of 4, he was presented Robert.
The doll was given to Gene by a Bahamian girl, and they think that she put some type of voodoo spell on it. And the doll took a bizarre effect on Gene. And everywhere he went, whenever he got in trouble for things as a child, he said, "I didn't do it, Robert did it." And he'd blame the doll. This went on through his entire life.
Gene married Anne, and they continued to live in his childhood home. He also continued to be influenced by the doll.
Some people said that he was abusive towards her. And when he was confronted with his abuse, he'd say, "I didn't do it, Robert did it."
Gene passed away, but some say that Robert's spirit lived on. Anne, who hated the doll, chose to lease their home rather than remain there, leaving the doll and the house forever. Or so she thought.
In the lease, there was a clause that said, Robert must remain the sole occupant of the attic room. And that's when weird things started happening. There were some people who rented the house out, and they'd hear moving around upstairs.
That's what I just said.
Footsteps running back and forth, things moving around. They'd go up into the attic, and they'd find Robert had moved from one side of the room to the other.
Prick.
After Anne died, it was this old fort, now the East Martello Museum, which would become the next home for Robert. The allegedly haunted garrison from the Civil War times seemed like the perfect home for such a haunted doll.
I get very nervous at times. There's times I hear, I see shadows. Just hear a slam every now and then. When I'm walking sometimes I hear footsteps behind me.
Goody Estevez is a docent at the museum. Every morning she opens the museum and makes her presence known to the spirits who live there.
When I come in the front door, I call out and I say, "Okay, I'm here and I'm going to take over the fort and I'm going to watch it for you."
But one thing she won't do is touch him.
Just his aura about him, it's hard to explain. I won't touch him.
It is said Robert doesn't like to be touched.
The first time I was here taking photos of Robert, and I thought I want to get one without his hat on his head. As soon as I leaned up to move the hat, you could feel it went from a simple looking doll to where, you could see life come into it. You could see life come into his eyes, and you could tell he did not want me touching his hat. I moved the hat, I tried to take the photo, the camera would not work. Snap, snap, it's doing nothing. I set the camera down, put his hat back on his head, camera went off 4 times.
Problems with electronic equipment have become a common occurrence around Robert. Naturally, everyone who visits wants a photo of Robert, but that can prove a difficult task. Like the visitor from Idaho who took pictures around the museum. He claimed when he got back home that every single picture on the roll was of Robert.
See if he'll be receptive to us.
Of course he won't.
David occasionally works with paranormal investigators who use various recording devices to pick up energy, orbs around the doll, even odd noises, which are of common occurrence at the fort.
I would too.
Strange, unexplained noises.
Thanks,
like
Pat.
this one, caught on tape by a paranormal investigator just a year ago.
Super chat, Pat.
Are a regular experience for Goody.
A lot of people talk about feeling a very negative
Thanks,
heat
Pat.
energy around him. Other people claim to see him move within the case, change positions all on his own.
Forgot to look at this.
Because of all the supernatural activity, Goody is now documenting these strange events.
I take the journal only because there's so many different people that come in here and they all have stories. So I started writing things down, the happenings that go on around here. And it's getting thick.
The greatest amount of strange activity happens annually in October, when the doll is sent to another museum in town called the Custom House for display.
I think that that's a fort that's unhappy when Robert's not here. When he leaves, chaos seems like it just goes haywire around here. I've been physically pushed. The cat, he walks around sometimes howling, and it's hard to explain the things that go on. But when I can't take it anymore, I call over to the Custom House and I say, okay, let's get Robert back here. Whatever is here, it makes them happy. Get Robert back.
Goody has come to terms with the spirits that live here. Little surprises her now. Even the time she opened the museum to find a chair in front of Robert's case.
I don't think it's Gene coming back for the doll. I think Robert has a very unique spirit. There's a lot of cases where different objects are haunted.
Robert's a jerk-off. I don't like that doll. There's what the Pat's last super chat looked like. Come on now. I don't get to see it because I do my thing on a streaming. Thank you very much. I'll see if I can go back further. It won't let me go back any further. But thank you. I'll check them out on the replay. That's cool. Well, these dolls, believe it or not, there's an island of haunted dolls. They call it the Island of the Dolls. It's wild stuff. La Isla de las Muñecas. I don't know. Located in, wow, where is this? Xochimilco, south of the center of Mexico City, very close to the Estadio Azteca football stadium, is a chinampa of the Laguna de Xuilo and one of the main attractions of the channels. I have no idea what I said. Broken and deteriorated dolls of various styles and colors, they're found throughout the island. Originally placed by the former owner of the island, Julian Santana Barrera. Julian believed that the dolls helped to chase away the spirit of a girl drowned years ago. Santana died in 2001 of a heart attack. Some say he was close to the same spot where the girl drowned when she died, but this is all false. The Island of the Dolls, originally owned by Don Julian Santana, it's full of dolls hanging from trees and buildings covered with cobwebs and insects. The place was named during the 50s when the owner began to hang them as protection against evil spirits. Santana was a neighbor of the Barrio de la Asunción, where he used to go to drink pulque after having sold his vegetables until, due to superstitions, he began to preach the Bible, being expelled from the sector. According to a legend, a young woman drowned entangled among the lilies of the canal, and her body was found on the banks of the Santampa Chinampas. Don Julian began to experience inexplicable situations, so, terrified, he placed dolls that he found in the garbage or in the canals of Cuamanco with the idea that he would scare off the soul of the young woman who would cry out, "I want my doll!" He also found a doll floating nearby and, assuming it belonged to the deceased girl, hung it from a tree as a sign of respect. After this, he began to hear whispers, footsteps, and anguished wails in the darkness, even though his hut, hidden deep inside the woods of Xochimilco, it was miles away from civilization. There's no way he heard people from over there. Driven by fear, he spent the next 50 years hanging more and more dolls, some missing body parts, all over the island in an attempt to appease what he believed to be the drowned girl's spirit. El Loco Don Juan. In 1987, an eco-tourist rescue was made and the island was found covered with water lily. Since then and after the death of Don Julian, the Chinampa became a place of great tourist affluence. The place gained fame after 1943 when Mexican filmmaker Emilio Fernandez filmed Maria Candelaria there with Doris Del Rio and Pedro Armendariz. They were protagonists. A significant number of international and local channels have featured articles on the island, including the Huffington Post, Travel Channel, and ABC News. After Barrera's death in 2001, his body reportedly found in the exact spot where the girl's body the area became a popular tourist attraction, and visitors bring in more dolls. Dolls upon dolls upon dolls. There were so many dolls, you couldn't walk. The locals described it as charmed, not haunted, even though travelers claimed the dolls whispered to them. Professional photographer Cindy Vasco visited the island in 2015 and described it as the creepiest place she has ever visited. The excursion began through maze-like canals surrounded by lush greenery and singing birds, but soon her boat was slowed down by a swarm of lily pads and the canal fell ominously silent. She told Mail Online at the end of the journey, the Trajanera turned along a bend in the waterway, and I was stuck in a surreal vision of hundreds, maybe thousands of dolls hanging from trees on the tiny island. The dolls are still on the island, which is accessible by boat. The island was featured on the Travel Channel show Ghost Adventures, like I said, and the Amazon Prime show Lore. It was also featured in BuzzFeed Unsolved. Access to the island, the doll tour is an hour and a half. The Island of Dolls is an hour and a half from Embarcadero, Cuamanco. The only access is via Trinidad. Most rowers are willing to transport people to the island, but there are those who refuse due to superstitions. The journey, approximately 1 hour, includes a tour of the ecological area, the Egelot Museum, the Apatalco Canal, the Techuilo Lagoon, and the Rona Island. In addition to hundreds of dolls, the island also contained a small museum with some articles from newspapers about the island and the previous owner. There are a store and 3 rooms, one of which seems to have been used as a bedroom. In this room is the first doll that Julian collected, as well as Agostinitia, his favorite doll. The dolls performing Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 at the Canary Lounge, and on the weekends from 9 to midnight in the main canal finale. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. This has been Scary Ghosty Dolls on Goof on Radio Stream. We'll be back after these messages from Ramco. Let's play a video because it's that time. Ready? This is a good one. This one, you're going to like this one. That's what it says. Oh, it's third phase. Of course we are. We'll get some dots coming your way, Chuck. If you're here.
Welcome back, Third Phase of Moon. With breaking news. We got an incredible video coming in from Pascal, Washington. Kristen Ash and her husband captured something otherworldly. Take a look at this.
What? Dude, this is
otherworldly. I've said that twice today.
Whoa,
I just heard
whoa!
it. What just happened?
Whoa! Whoa! I can't find it. I got it.
What the hell is this?
It's glowing.
What the hell is this?
Oh shit, it's finally going away.
What is this thing?
I got it! Woo!
What is that? I would act that way.
We got the video last night, and we wanted to share it with you. Whatever this object was, it remained stationary in the sky for about an hour, and then it did this.
B. Baker! Calling all Goofonians. Calling all Goofonians. We might have a real one. We might have a real one. Mom,
There's no helicopters could be sitting here for 10 minutes.
All of them!
I'm at 11, and I couldn't get mine to record for the first.
That's more than 83. What movie's that from? That's right, Planet of the Apes, the third one, I believe. Second one. That was wicked. How come we're not seeing it like we just
clearly
did?
See
Didn't it take off?
the stuff behind it.
It looks like a balloon. That's what I thought. A drone? Because it's weird how it just like took off like you would release a balloon, like you're holding a hose. And then it just goes crazy. But that thing looks pretty big. That stuff looks like about 10 feet, maybe? Anybody? What is everybody saying? I want a Model
It's
U on the
dropping.
Model SR71. Me too. Lisa Marie says it's a balloon kite.
It's going back
Could
up.
be a balloon kite.
What in the... This is...
I wonder how...
Whoa,
Look,
whoa, whoa,
see-
whoa!
Oh, I just...
Whoa!
Wait a minute.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
This is how you do it. See what we just did, me and Lisa? Guys, we just figured it out. Her brain came up with the hardest part, I'll have to admit. I just came up with what I think the only way it could move. If that's a kite, it's tied to a car. Somebody took off and pulled it. Thank you. We'll be here all night if you guys want us to debunk anything else. Third phase, get it out of here. I'm just kidding. That's what we did. That's what we did. You and I figured it out together. You said it's got to be a kite. Looks like a kite, a balloon kite or something, right? And I said, well, kite. Yeah, well, maybe it's, how could it, it's being pulled by a car. That's what it looks like. It looks like the string is a little bit loose and then it gets taut. And when I say taut, not teach, it gets tight because it's being pulled. Watch it, how it kind of kinks back, I think. Let's take a double, triple look at this. Oh, this is exciting. I can't believe we might have figured it out in 1 minute.
It's dropping.
All right, let's see what happens.
That's going back up.
Oh, I'm excited. See, there's a balloon attached to the kite.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa!
There's a balloon attached to it. Let's say they put a pillowcase over a big balloon, because that's what I think it is. That's what it looks like. But I don't know. It could be something similar to something being draped over a big balloon. It looks big. Big enough it would be able to raise up like it did. I'm telling you, this is a car pulling something. The guy, oh, I'm telling you, I'm right.
That's going back up.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What in the...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now the car's taken off. It just pulled it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I have got to do this test.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! I can't find it. I got it.
This guy's just an innocent bystander.
It's glowing. It's glowing.
Of course it is. The sun is real low.
Oh shit, it's finally going away.
The guy's pulling it down the road.
I got it! Woo!
Does anybody think we're wrong? Yahoo! John said they said 10-minute hover, not hour. Could be acrobatic drone 2, like Nathan said. No. It's what I think it is. It looks like, first of all, I didn't see it hovering. Did you? I don't blame Third Phase for this. Let's just be straight up on that. It has nothing to do with them. They post what they get. We can figure it out. I'm telling you, that's what's going on. This thing is a balloon, maybe something attached to it to make it not go as high, but when they pull it, it looks like it's getting pulled by a car going down the road. Let's take a look here. I want to see what they say. Now you got me all jacked up to find out the truth, and I hate that.
That incredible video coming in from Pascal, Washington. Kristen Ash and her husband captured something otherworldly. Take a look at this.
First off, husband and wife using a cell phone. It's just by happenstance they're seeing this. So we know that they're not keen on figuring out things in the sky, obviously, because the guy acts like he's seeing, you know?
What in... Dude, this is... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I saw something interesting. I'll show you.
Whoa, whoa! I can't find it. I got it.
And the reason it's going down like that, because they're pulling it.
It's glowing.
And when you put pressure, air pressure on
Oh
something,
shit,
it
it's
goes faster,
finally going away.
it's pushing it down.
Whoa, I got it! Woo!
You definitely got the COVID.
We got the video last night and we wanted to share it with you. Whatever this object was, it remained stationary in the sky for about an hour and then it did this.
For about an hour. But it's really 10 minutes, is that what?
this?
I want to see the part where
I'll show you what I think is interesting.
There's
If
no
I
fucking
think it
helicopters
does what
gonna
I
be
think
sitting
it
here
does,
for
then I'm
10
wrong.
minutes.
I'm at 11, and I couldn't get mine to record for the first like 5 minutes.
You could clearly see.
You see something coming off of it?
Stuff.
You see this? There's a disturbance here. Something reflecting light. This is, and there's something hanging here. There's definitely, it's attached to something, guys. Yeah, it's definitely attached. You can see it go down right here.
Behind it.
Yep, he just said it too. There's something behind it.
It's moving. Going back down in the clouds.
Come on, dude. I want to see what I got to see. Let's get there. Come on.
It's
Get to the
dropping.
woohoo. Now it's dropping?
That's going back up. What in the... This is...
No, that is weird.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. When the thing took off, it should have, if I think what I thought it would have pulled it, right? This way. But what it did, it went up and around. That's not being pulled. If it was being pulled, it would just yank it. See?
Whoa,
Holy
whoa,
shit. So it's
Whoa!
probably a drone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa.
It's a big drone.
I got it.
A commercial drone.
It's glowing.
They
It's
can
glowing.
go 1,500 feet high, just regular commercial
Oh
ones.
shit, it's finally going away.
And if he said, I think it's a drone. Yeah. And if it stayed in place for 10 minutes and then took off, the usual flight time people you could buy for a reasonable price is what? 10 to 20 minutes. Some of them can fly a little bit, but if you want to stay under $300, you're going to get a drone that can go about a quarter to half a mile stretching it, but definitely a quarter of a mile with 15 to 20 minute flight time. So that would make sense. It looked like the guy hit the home button on his drone and it went back home, because now they have those buttons. You just press home and it flies to you automatically. You don't have to guide it. That's what it looks like. I know this because I'm getting a drone. No, I don't know when, but someday. All right, next. This looks good.
Look at that. We're just going to let it roll for just a bit here.
I don't know, man. Third phase, I don't know either. It looked like it, but we'll never know. That was a weird one. That's why I spent so much time on it. I have no idea what it is, but I was wrong on the balloon thing. That's for damn sure. So this looks, what is this, tic-tacky? That looks tic-tacky. Oh, that's just another airplane. By the way, I have this on tape so many times. Yeah, you can... I don't want to burst anybody. I'm not saying you didn't do your job. All I'm saying is that's what it looks like. And you can even see the wing right there. But let's play on and play. Maybe I'm
Pull
wrong.
still frame from the video itself, trying to get a close-up look exactly what the object
I
is.
see a wing. Oh, wow. Okay, well, right here is where the wing would be. That's why it looks like it's cut into a third. That's the shadow from the wing. I know, honest to God, I have these on my own videos when I flew to New York.
Brett, what's your thought? Is this some kind of glare from within the cabin of the airplane? It definitely doesn't seem to be.
Absolutely not. What we're looking at is something that he's filming through the window of this plane. What are we looking at? This is great still right here. It looks
could be
flat.
a tic-tac, though. It
and
could
it
be
doesn't
a
look like there's
tic-tac.
a
You never
tail
know.
wing or anything of the sort of a conventional aircraft.
That's why we post
this. Looks
stuff,
like
guys.
a tic-tac.
That's why we post it. Because we don't know.
I
That's
really
what
like
makes
the
them-
way Soren is actually trying to capture the image of this
But I would
anomalous object, a UFO in the sky.
But I'm just saying, from my experience and things that I videotaped that look identical to this. Because the funny thing is, it's not taken off, right? It's pretty much flying around the same speed as the jet, but we're only getting a minute, so it's hard to tell.
Over the mountains of the Middle
Pretty cool,
East.
though. Oh, and the sun
what
is
do we
low
look
in the
at?
sky.
Could this
That
be
makes sense
a
now.
military drone, one of ours.
That makes even more sense. That's why it's reflecting the way it is.
There's been a lot of activity with drones, and could this be new
I hate drones
technology that
now.
we're looking
I'm
at in
officially
plain
hating
sight
drones.
over a flight over the Middle East?
Let's go to the next one. I think we got this one down. I don't know how I missed this video this week. It's a pretty good one. Wow, you guys stayed on this a little bit.
Here's another still. You're pulling up on it, and here we go. We're looking at it again. The characteristics don't show
We'll take one more
anything of a
close-up here.
conventional plane. This looks like it's unconventional. You can see there's no wings or tilt at all to this object. It looks like a Tic Tac.
I'll put the link in the chat room for you guys. It'll also be in the description after the show.
Another photo still,
All
bringing it in,
videos
the
will be in the
quality of it.
description after the show.
Again, it doesn't change.
Tic Tac in the house. I can't, yeah. You know, I'm gonna get my video with the airplanes and show you guys. What happened was the airplane eventually, well, there was two of them I got. They eventually got close enough to my airplane that I put on my super scope lens, whatever the hell it is, lens attachment, and got right up on it. And it was an airplane. I couldn't believe it. And it was around sunset. I can only go by what I know. Anyway, good video. Real tough to know what these things are. It really does. It breaks my heart. We just don't know. There is, you know, we can go there. I think I already played this one, right? Yeah. Yeah. We did this one. Impossible. There's Robert. We already know. We talked about him. The Impossible Burger. Is that what you want to do, that one? This is a good one, actually. Yeah, let's do this. And then, oh, wait. Oh, I had something else I wanted to do. Yeah, you know, I want to change it up. After this video, I want to talk about music. Not now. Oh, yeah, Mr. MBB. That's right. Let's see what's going on over here. Hey guys!
Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going to look at some data following yesterday's large 6.5 magnitude earthquake in central Idaho. I also have a video from a young lady that felt the earthquake in Missoula, which is a couple of 100 miles to the north. We're going to take a look at her video as she was just sitting in her house watching television when all of a sudden the chair she was sitting in began to sway side to side. She hopped up, realized it was an earthquake, walked over towards a wall where she could see the curtains moving. We're going to take a look at that video, which was 200 miles to the north of the epicenter of the earthquake, which is the same distance as Yellowstone from the epicenter of the earthquake. And if we look at Yellowstone seismos from yesterday, you can see they all picked up the earthquake quite easily. All of the red signatures you see on these seismographs are the 6.5 earthquake from yesterday.
All right, it's an earthquake. Thank you very much, Pat. I will tell you thank you, and that's that. All right, so there's an earthquake. I don't know what I was going to say. I was on the map here. All right, let's see what's going on. Here's her video 4 minutes later.
Out. She said we're having an earthquake. Here, check it out.
Oh my goodness, an earthquake. Wow, what's that? Oh, I saw something.
Plant moving.
You know, that's the most exciting, boring video I've ever seen. I know there's an earthquake. Very exciting. But the video is very bad. All right, guys, we're going to be talking about shelf clouds, sky curtains, and the moon. Here we go.
H, March 29th of 2020. Notice this big, huge wall up in the sky.
Sky
Look
curtain.
at that. And she was on the back of a motorcycle and did some phenomenal camera work recording this big, what looks like a
She was actually facing backwards. She was doing what we like to call the rodeo girl. Yep, she was backwards on top of her seat taking pictures of a sky shelf.
Shelf cloud up in the sky, but it's a bright sunny
She
day.
went rodeo
This
on
is
her
from
motorcycle.
Ormond Beach.
Yes, it's a
Young
Harley.
lady by the name of Denise from Palm Coast noticed the same exact cloud structure on the same exact day at nearly the same exact time.
Wow, imagine that. Two people in the same town at the same place on the same day see the same sky. It's a miracle. Somebody dial 911. Crazy at Mr. MBB333. Thank
I
you.
went to a satellite to see if I could confirm what they saw, and I did. I actually found this cloud from space. They were viewing it from A1A down here on the east coast of Florida.
You know you've got too much time on your hands when you go to the superstation up in the sky to look for a cloud. You've got too much time on your hand. You know what? I've got nothing else to do. COVID's got me locked in. I think I murdered my kids. Ha! Let's go and see where this cloud is. You know, no more meatballs for me. Ma.
Found it from satellite. This is Denise from Palm Coast. She had the presence of mind to look up, notice that very unique cloud, and see the sharp contrast from all blue skies.
That is
to
cool, though, I
solid
have to
white
admit.
Clouds. She found that interesting, and so do I. I would have been taking pictures and video too. In fact, I've got some that I took today of a unique sky I'm going to share in this video. But I found this on satellite. I went to Zoom Earth, and I went to the 29th. In fact, it was the same day, but I had to wait for the information to upload. Went to Florida's east coast, and sure enough, there was the cloud structure from space spanning east and west. So here we have Palm Coast, here we have Ormond Beach, same exact cloud.
It's a match, Johnny. Tell him what he's won. He's won a microwave oven from Kenmore. We not only clean, we will heat up your food inside out. It's a Kenmore microwave oven. 500 watts, $15.99. Retail.
Just a different location. They were about 20
wow,
miles
what a great,
apart,
exciting day.
maybe
Found
25
a
at
cloud.
best. Right there is where they were.
And he keeps
the
talking
cloud
about it like
structure
it's the
from
first
space.
cloud ever.
Melanie was here, Denise was here, and they were both photographing the same exact cloud. That's from March 29th of 2020.
Guys, there's got to be something more exciting than this. Please. There's got to be something more exciting than looking at clouds from space. What'd you do this week? Did you work? Nah. Oh, yeah, that's right. The COVID. What are you doing to pass time? You painting? You playing? You doing any puzzles? Playing board games? Nah. We're looking at clouds on satellite images. No shit. Holy shit. You guys tried everything, huh? Now you're down to clouds. What are you going to do for the next month? I don't know. I'm going to eat a gun. That's what I'm going to do. This has got to get better, guys. We have got to get better than this.
So great observation by Melly and Denise.
Oh, God, please.
Florida. I took this photo today of yet another very colorful sky. This was right out here in Arizona in the proximity of the sun. Look at those vivid colors. And I adjusted this very, very minimal. The colors were there. Like this is a video right here. That's what it looked like in the sky for a brief moment. And then some white clouds moved in. The colors were just bright and vivid. And they were like that for the better part of 20 to 30 minutes.
Two things he says that are my favorite of all. Two things. That's a handsome picture. He said it once before, maybe twice. And another one is real photogenic clouds. That is a photogenic sky. What a photogenic tree. Photogenic sea. Yeah, photogenic me. I'm Mr. MBB333. You got to find a job, dude. You've got to. I think he's his teacher, right? Doesn't he teach how to kill yourself slowly? God almighty. All right. Because that's what I'm doing to you right now. You see? I'm doing the same thing. Killing you guys slowly. With kindness, though. All right. let's get a little bit of impossibility here. Can we do that for a second? What? Third Phase has another one? We'll get there. I like the Impossible channel. I really do. I want to talk about this, and then I want to talk about something I like. And then we'll be done. That's it. You know, 30 minutes. It's going to go by quick. It'll be like you fell asleep and woke up 30 minutes later. What is going on with this? It won't come up. Is this it? This is it. This is weird. Oh, I remember this one. This was on Discovery Channel, I believe. But this is about a ghost that actually it found a way to talk back to people. Check this out. This is actually really good. This was like a big story back in the 20s. Hold on, let me get it back. There we go.
Words. In a 100-year-old house in San Rafael Hills of Los Angeles, the current residents claim that their home is extremely haunted. John Metkowski and John Huckard say that since they moved into their house nearly 30 years ago, strange things have been happening. It all started with a bathroom door that unexplainably just kept opening on its own. On a whim, they started taking Polaroid instant pictures down the bathroom hallway whenever the door would open.
So I shut the door again, and then when it started opening again, that's when I snapped it, and that's the picture with the scary face on it. First I thought it had to be a joke because it looks so much like the stereotypical, ooh, scary ghost.
After several more strange incidents, including seeing what they described as, quote, shadow people, they decided to invite several people over for their own informal seance. They attempted to talk to what they now believe to be a supernatural presence. They asked, "Are you here?" and then took this picture. Bizarrely enough, a strange mist appeared in the photo, and even stranger, it seemed to answer their question. "Are you here?" they asked. The mist that appeared in their picture seemed to spell out, "Yes."
That just changed everything. It's one thing to get like weird light patterns and stuff like that. It's another to get like communication.
And they continued to get more and more of these strange messages over the next 20 years. In this video from 1992, John Huckard demonstrates.
We load it in.
He loads his film.
Okay, right. Did you die in this house?
Asks a question, and the response comes back. Oddly enough, in Latin.
It looks like it says corpus delicti.
Sounds like we need to get out the Latin dictionary.
Corpus delicti.
Corpus delicti, which translates to evidence of a crime, such as the body of a victim. Now, at first glance, this whole thing seems very easy to fake, right? They could have messed with the film as it developed, or maybe just put something in front of the lens. But here's where things get truly bizarre. Paranormal investigators, scientists, and even representatives from film companies have come to the house with their own film and their own cameras to try to debunk the claims of paranormal pictures. All of them caught similar, eerie photos. The two Johns believe that the spirit that inhabits the house might be the victim of a crime, maybe even someone buried under the house itself. At this gathering, visitors were invited to use their own film and cameras. They all asked the same question. Are you buried in this house? Two separate, unrelated participants got these two photos. Dig here. But it gets even stranger. Remember when I said that John Huckard claims that he's seen terrifying shadow people around their home?
Something that I've seen a lot, and a few other people have seen, are these shadow people, I guess is what you call them, because they're like shadows, but they're in the middle of the room.
At the end of this night, everyone present took a group photo. And this is what developed.
And amongst our group is another figure, but it's not a person, it's the shadow of a person, but there was nobody there.
This dark figure appears right next to the house's owner, John Huckard. Even the non-believers present that night just couldn't explain it.
I'm like, come on, how can people be falling for this? This is a simple parlor trick. It's got to be explainable. And you know what? I don't have an explanation for this.
I didn't freak out. I think I just finally didn't have something to say or some way to.
But how can that be? How can that be? This is what I don't understand. It almost
To the
looks
house's
like
owner.
you can see her bone. Like, here's the door, right? So maybe that's the door. I don't know. It kind of looks like it bends a little bit. And then the shoulder here. And then, I mean, you could really see the form, like the curly hair. It's wild, right? They didn't see it. And you could even see the shoulder. Look. Looks like she's wearing, I don't know what they're called, but my grandmother used to wear one when she was getting ready for bed. She'd like a onesie back then, but they weren't skin tight. You know, it's like it just goes over the head. I don't know, man. Look, it even looks like it has a flower pattern in it. Unless that's throughout. Yeah, that's throughout. Never mind. Wild stuff. Can you see that too? And how can the messages come on the camera? How can it come on the film, I mean? It's writing to them on the film. Dig. And the other one was here.
Dig here.
So they would take out the Polaroids. And when all these people came over, even skeptics, they all had their own camera. And when the picture was, boom. I believe that's real paranormal right there. That's real stuff when you have all those different cameras. Unless everybody's in on it. And I don't think so. Because it's not like everybody wrote a book about it or made money off of this if it was a fake ghost story or whatever. My thing is, where is this place? And I want to get going. COVID or not. Jeez, man. It's just wild, right? Yeah, you know what we have to do? We're running out of time. Let's get out. Let's go to eBay. And we're going to look up some... I almost forgot, and I really did not want to. So let's go to eBay. I'm logging in. And I'm logged in. Am I? Yep. Hi, Richard. So we're going to put in... Is it? Yeah, well, this is definitely me. We're going to look up haunted dolls. Let me just get a search going. And let's take a look, shall we? Holy macaroni. See, I'm thinking of buying one, guys. It's only a couple of clicks. If it's cheap enough, I'll get it. But I really want to go... Now, I know the real ones are going to be expensive. This is amazing to me that you could actually buy this stuff. Doll, very creepy. $30. See, that's... Oh, $21 shipping. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, come on. They made it look that way. See, that's not necessary. See, I wouldn't trust this. All you did was art. Yeah, see, that's creepy, but it's not real. I don't... Looking at it, it does not fear me. And I know because, well, you guys know that I don't claim to be psychic, you know. But if I was, I would find the stupid thing and put it up on the screen. I have to put up the disclosure. I am not psychic, or I would have predicted the coronavirus a year or so earlier than its official announcement. I'm not psychic. I don't claim to be. I think I'm an empath. Maybe I'm more than that. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say. Maybe I'm looking for the right one who understands. Anybody understand? You know what I know. Psychic. Once I see the doll or figure, I'll know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is that Howdy Doody? Is that Linda Moulton Howdy Doody's kid? It's her kid. They did a mold of her kid. Goth horror. Haunted, creepy, scary doll. This one's kind of cool, but I think these are made. I don't like this. I want one to come with the signature of authenticity. Are there such things, guys? Can we buy these on a website? Are there haunted doll websites? That is something we're going to check up on. Oh, wow, Ouija board doll. Oh, come on. I got to say, that's really good. But how do you use it? You can't. See, no, nuh-uh. Yeah, I don't like this. It was okay when we first started, but I think these are all made up. Oh, this one looks kind of creepy. I almost feel like it likes me. What's that? The doll's name is Amy. Interesting. No, I just said that. Oh, look at this, guys. I wonder if we can actually get a feeling from a real haunted doll. What are you looking at? Oh, yeah. I got to go back to Robert. I meant to tease him. I want to let him know something. This is so weird. I like the hairs that they got in here. I mean, it looks kind of wild. But it's a little pricey for a 14-inch doll. It's used. Let's see what the description is here. I don't see a description. Usually item specific. Haunted, zombie, creepy, spooky, antique composition doll. 14-inch condition is worn weather. These are cracks and chips in the composition. Please be all picked before they are a large part of the description. There are no marks to know the maker. Shipped? No. That was made in somebody. Yeah, not buying it. Oh, a little Raggedy Ann doll. Raggedy Ann looks good, but I hate Raggedy Ann. I'm just telling you right now. What is this? Oh, Shazmataz? $10. Oh. See, this one looks real to me. Looks like an antique doll. You know? It looks antique. Is that porcelain, I wonder? So weird how they have painted those lines. Pretty cool. That's a little pricey for what we're doing. I don't know, man. I really want to talk to somebody. Look at this one. I just saw one. $269. Here it is. The ventriloquist doll. Eyes will follow you. Puppet. Creepy dummy. Oddity. Ook. Yeah, that looks like it's from that movie. No, Twilight Zone. The episode. Pre-owned creepy scary horror dolls, gothic, $20, $35, $30 now. I'm gonna go look at a Dybbuk. Is it D-I-B-B? I think I've actually looked it up before. I think we did that here before. This is bringing back memories of the Dybbuk box. I think I've done this. Is it D-I-B-B-U-C-K? It'll tell me. Oh, UK. Okay, yeah. Did you hear that loud bang? It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Oh, come on. I didn't do that. A Dybbuk box, that's where they put haunted items inside of some sort of case or chest, and you seal all the angry energy, I think. And then if somebody opens it, they get the curse from within the Dybbuk box. Do you hear this person above me pounding their feet? I pounded on my ceiling today for the first time in a while, since I last did. This isn't working out the way I thought it would. I remember the last time I did this, the Dybbuk box. There was a lot of them. What is this? Show the Trilogy of Terror doll clip. Oh, the Trilogy of Terror. I'm sorry, I don't know where that is right at this second. Is it on a video, on YouTube? It's on YouTube? Trilogy of Terror doll clip. I can't remember where it is, B. Where is it? Hold on, I think I know. But tell me anyway. What is going on? Yeah, now we're coming to that time where things aren't really smooth anymore. You know what I mean? All right, I'm not going to worry too much. Yep. I see this incredible UFO sighting in Quebec. We did play that video last week. It matched up to the one that I took a picture of. And that was from third phase too. Let's see about this UFO. This one might be really good. So let's take a look here. This is a UFO that's in Yorkshire. I believe that's in the UK. Kids, here we go. Oh, my eyes are burning. It's about that time, isn't it? Here we go. Hey, gosh. Gibbity. I don't hear anything. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. This has got to be fake. How did he know that was going to be there to follow it? Oh, I see. They post. Okay, they did it in post-op. Boy, that is really fast. That is a wickedly good video, but there's no audio. That's crazy, isn't it? That looks real. Watch. Wow, wow. Okay. I'm going to call fake. Anybody want to know why? Anybody? Yeah, you know why it's fake? I'll tell you why. And you're going to love me for it. Because when they were showing us the close-up version, the video moved 1 frame at a time. But the UFO moved 2 frames. Actually, it looked like 1.5 frames per second. It looked like it was sped up. It's a weird thing I think I caught in the edit there. It looked like the UFO went twice as many frames as the video was being frame by frame. You know what I mean? Which is a mistake. Here. I'll count the frames. I'll try to do it. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm right. This goes 1.5 times. It goes 50% faster than the actual video. So it's overlaid. And it's at the wrong speed. Idiots. You got to know how to match that stuff up. Right? No, I think I'm right. And if I knock that down a little more, I know I can. You can't do much on the tubes. So I'll have to upload it. and do it myself. It was probably a bug, but it looked like it was going twice as fast. Didn't look right. If it was a UFO, it was too good. There was no, I don't know. I'll look at it again, but I'm telling you it's fake. Why? Let's take a look. Here, you tell me. It looks fake. It looks like a bug. Maybe it isn't. It looks like it might be done afterwards. I'm not too sure. There's a lot going on. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's not synced up right, man. You can't have it both ways. You can't have the UFO at a different it's moving while the other one isn't. It's so fake. Ah, that was good. Ding, ding, ding. Reese just won the big stuffed animal. I did. I won that big stuffed animal. That was a pretty good. Of course they faked it. That was pretty good fake. We did it. We did it again. We always catch them here. We know. We know. What is this? I have one more thing. I think... Okay, let's play this. I don't know how I missed this. This is a... I don't know if we already saw this, but I'm going to play it because I guess the guy's narration is kind of funny. I know, I went the long way. Don't ask. Let's press on this. Let's get this one going. My eyes are... I put eye drops in. I'm like burning. One more time. This is the best UFO sighting all year. Where's third phase? I love that, man. That was funny. All right, we're gonna go to the fear-mongering master RFB, and that will. Well, let's take a look. I don't know if I've got it in me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. I don't know which one to play. Hold on, let me do it this way. Oh God, what are we doing this for? This is murder. Come on, man. Here we go. All right. Let's try this. Martial law is coming, in case you haven't heard.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's
Hey, fruitcake.
It's April 1st, and I'm driving through Wyoming. And I can't see a thing. So I figured that's a good time to make a video. There's basically nobody on the road anyways, and even less now. Excuse me.
You know, the last time I said anyways was never. Not even when I was a little kid. Anyways. What are we, 6? You want to go play in the trees, or I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. Anyways. Hey, it's got a full rack of toilet trees. We just had a blackout. We're back on. It's a white-in.
So,
a white-in.
I've been thinking about this and thinking about this like everybody has. And my first thing is, it's amazing how I have no fear. I know what the outcome of this is going to be.
I've got no fear. I'm Richie from Boston, you prick bastards. I'm not afraid of anybody. I hate everybody, even myself.
Oh, all right. It's only 37 seconds. I can't help it. I can't help it.
Me, at least. And I have no fear. It's all
he's such a man. What a man. Isn't he a man, everybody?
I pray a lot because prayer is important.
You are the biggest jagoff. You don't pray. Oh, God, I can't. I can't. See, I don't need the stress. I could die at any moment, but I don't care. I got to do it.
Prayer is incredible. All
right, I'm going to let it go.
And not enough people engage in it. And believe that the prayer is going to make it to God's ear.
You're so prophetic.
Do you see what I mean?
No.
When you pray to the Father through the Son, and with all...
Fuck you. Who you telling me what to do? Preaching now? I got no more people prepping food. I can't sell that. The contract died. I don't know. Anyway, nobody bought it. I said they can buy it or not. And I don't have the prepping food. Now I'm selling Bibles. And if you bend the knee, you get a Bible on me, Richie.
All your might, believe that he's going to hear your prayers.
Shut up.
That's all I can say. But you know what gets me? Where I'm driving right now, I've gone about 200 miles just to go to a small town to look around, see if there's any National Guard.
I gotta drive 200 miles. I just picked a direction. I can't read the maps. Anyways.
See what the people think, see what stores are open, looking around. So I am. And
the guy lives in Boston. Stay in your own state. What, do you gotta tread elsewhere and put your disease on everybody? Stay in Boston. And wrap your head in a towel, you prick.
I'm listening to videos.
Well, what is he chewing on? His bottom, his upper, his tongue? He's always doing something there. Oh my God, I can't stand it. All right, let's watch.
Download it so that even if I have no internet, like I don't right now,
he's in his plane car.
I can still kind of listen to him.
Like an airplane on wheels.
Oklahoma City bombing, and it's amazing. Oklahoma City, Sandy Hook, 9/11, the Vegas shooting,
the Holocaust, Jesus Christ, the Earth. It's all fake.
All the shootings. I mean, don't you think it's really strange that now that the coronavirus is here?
No.
There's no more terrorist attacks. There's no more mass shootings.
Because everybody's inside, you schmuck. What are they going to do? Go blow up an empty stadium? Hey, Dodgeball, let's go to the airport. But nobody's flying. We're only going to kill pilots. Or let's go to the ball game. There's nobody playing. Everybody's home. Let's bomb New York. Everybody's in the buildings, Ahmad. Oh, for Christ's sake, so let's go home and play backgammon. I love it when they say backgammon. Backgammon. So much fun to say it. Backgammon. See how fun that is? I love backgammon. And I'm serious, if anybody knows how to play backgammon. God, I hate saying backgammon.
Because the people that perpetrate all those things are busy doing something else right now.
Right.
So there's no need for that anymore. They just went full retard on this.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
And it's funny because Bill Gates is on the cover of...
Why would he have to, out of all the words in the English language, he'd have to make a funny about the word retard? Do you see how retarded that is? Do you see what I'm dealing with? Do you see how I'm losing? And you too. I wouldn't stay here if I were you. You will lose brain cells. They'll come back. Tomorrow. You hope. But they'll come back. But every minute we watch, we lose 5 IQ points. I can't even remember what it's called, and it's 2 letters. I can't remember it.
The newspaper. We need a complete and total lockdown.
Oh, for Christ.
Who are you, computer guy? Most people don't even know that Bill Gates and his wife love to vaccinate people. That's all they care about. And then if they do know that, many more don't realize that Bill Gates comes from a long line of eugenicists. People that believe certain people are just born and don't deserve to be here. You know what I mean?
I know somebody.
That's Bill Gates and his wife. That's what they do. That's their thing. Really,
hey,
you're
one
from
nobody,
Wyoming,
how you
you're gonna
doing?
drive 40 because it's snowing out, lady? Or dude?
See how he automatically went to the woman because the person was driving bad. So already you can see what kind of person you're dealing with. Look, I am not cutting down. The guy himself said he hates everybody. Hates animals. Who hates animals? This guy. He doesn't like dealing with anybody. He doesn't want anybody to email him unless it's what he says. Don't email me about any new subjects. I only want emails on this right now. If you send me something that isn't about the coronavirus, I'm not going to read it. So don't send me anything. Very mean. Can you imagine being in a relationship with this guy? Yes, that's right. Tonight's that kind of night. I'm just doing a reminder on the RFB because he's a prick. And he's fear-mongering and lying and saying things that aren't true. And he's racist, homophobic, transphobic. Oh, he's just phobic on anything that's smart. And I see some change here, so we got to get out of here.
June 10th in Virginia? I mean, it doesn't even make sense. And the reason they keep extending the go back to work, go back to business deadlines is because they want to run this right into spring or mosquito season, where they can suddenly tell you that mosquitoes are spreading COVID-19 on an epidemic level. Remember Zika, when they were flying over people's rooftops and driving down the street, blowing all sorts of insecticides or whatever it is in their face?
Equipped with blowers are driving through South Beach, spraying pesticides that kill mosquito larvae. Right now, Miami-Dade County Mosquito Control is now driving buffalo turbine trucks, as they're called, through the square mile infection zone. The trucks will continue targeting mosquito breeding areas for about a month.
That will be here. Mark my words. Mark my words. They're going to roll this right into mosquito season, without a doubt. Because an illness can only be spread by injection or swapping bodily fluids. Mosquitoes. And what do they spend all their time doing? Genetically modifying mosquitoes. What does DARPA spend all your money doing? Making robots that look and act exactly like insects. Because it's small, it's a good design, and it can inject. Yep. There's your number one answer right there.
It's the best thing since sliced bread, having all those insects shrunken downs.
Unbelievable, that guy, right? He's crazy. Anyway, I'm just barking up a tree that's a choir singing in. I know. I'm telling you, it wears on you. You start thinking like him. And the next thing you know, you're talking like him. Next thing you know, you're dressing like him. Pretty soon, you're going to have the same first name, have a beard, goatee. I'm Richie from Boston. Ma! It's not fair. What did I do? What did I do? All right, let's get out of here. You guys have a good time? Good. Because tomorrow night we'll probably be back. But before we go, I want to let everybody know, be safe. Do what they tell you. There's no fear-mongering going on. Just stay indoors. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. Find things to watch. I don't know. Play a game with your family. I don't know. Create something. Come up with an idea. Try to fix. I have the best invention of all time. If anybody knows how I can get that started, I want to tell you about it. Not cut you in on the action. Every car in the country would want one. That's how big it is. Or not. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Well, what is this? What do I hear? That's it. Boy, this is awful. This is the best out. This is the best music to take me out that we have. Just put this one in. There. All right. Yeah, I know. Jesus. I'm telling you, can't get the end of the show to go right. All right, thanks everybody for hanging out. Groupon Radio Stream. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. We'll be back tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. If you want to like and subscribe and had a good time tonight, that'd be great. Let's grow the show. Let people know where they can have a little bit of a good time and get updated news in the paranormal world. And or not. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, you know, you can always support another way if you want. You want to become a Patreon. Is it a patron? It's a Patreon at patreon.com/Groupon Radio. You can also become a member for free at Groupon.net at Groupon.net. What did I say? Groupon Network at Groupon.net. You can also donate. You don't have to do anything. All you gotta do is go to goofon.org. Yeah, the guys all over the floor. You donate your $1 million. Have a good night, everybody. Remember, I am not psychic, or I would have predicted the coronavirus a year or so earlier than its official announcement. Good night, everybody. Be back tomorrow. Or not. Whatever. I got a good one tomorrow. I just came up with it. Over. Say goodbye. Bye-bye.